One thing that's always been on my bucket list is delivering a TED Talk, but I've never been to an actual live event before. So maybe since I was, I don't know, maybe like 10 or 11 years old, and I saw Tony Robbins on the computer, on TV, whatever. And I was like, oh, is that like what motivational speaking is? Life coaching? Okay. So as a sponge, I'm absorbing Tony. I'm absorbing him on a stage. And like something in me was like, I gotta do that too. Maybe because I'm just naturally extroverted. I'm also a dancer, singer, actress. So I had since a child. So like I've had all of this like entertainment, live audience practice delivering just confidence, I guess, in that way. Like I can just kind of turn it on. So anyway, I wanted to give you that backstory of just like how long this passion of like public speaking has become. And then it wasn't until I was maybe in college is when they really started in all my classes, all the lectures, they would play TED Talks. So when I really first learned TED, I was like, who the hell is TED? Oh, it's an acronym. Got it. But when I saw those videos, and especially just from like a university level, like, oh my God, like I'm a little tiny, university undergrad student, very like imposter syndrome. That could never be me. I would need to like win a Nobel Prize or go to the moon and then give a talk. Like it was very so far removed. I would need to achieve so much to be worthy of doing a TED Talk. That was the mindset for years, years, years. Even the more videos I saw, and then I was like, no, it's like someone's like, you gotta cure cancer or something to have a TED Talk. So anyway, I kind of put it away. I focused on my other career, which was becoming a therapist. I had my master's in counseling, was a behavioral health counselor working with eating disorders, substance abuse. And then I pivoted that, and then I went to opening my own business online, solo entrepreneur, as a life coach, career and life coaching. So I helped people find fulfilling jobs after the pandemic. And then I focused purely on just life coaching, more holistic of everything beyond just your work, and getting people to live their most dream lives that they want to live. So a lot of this channel, if you keep scrolling down, that's what I coach on, is helping people manifest their dream life. So that became my passion, was coaching. And then with coaching, there was a lot of opportunities to speak. I spoke at colleges, just different gigs here and there, a lot of podcasting. I started my own podcast. So I'm taking these little steps, from my career, building my presentational speaking portfolio. And I went backpacking for 9 months. I learned a lot about myself, my dreams, and I just kind of went back to this bucket list of mine, right? And I became recently, within this last 6 months, I'm a yoga instructor. Like that was always a dream too. So like I'm knocking off all these things that I've always wanted to achieve, but it's still this damn TED Talk. Like, Paige, do the TED Talk. And I keep seeing other people that I know, either literally first degree or maybe like 2 degrees, knowing people that have done TED Talks. So that's also really inspiring to me too, of like, oh, like peers can do this. Like it's really not that far off. And then really learning the difference between like TED and TEDx was like, okay, maybe this is now. Maybe I'm actually at this level, this age, I'm ready. I think I'm ready. I don't know. Let's see. So what I do is literally this past week, I looked up this person. There was word of mouth. Eventually I got a hold of this guy who coaches people on TED Talks. only emailed him like, hey, I have a passion for this. Should we speak, or do I need to invest a little bit more? He's like, go check out this free masterclass. And he has a Facebook group. I'm not spending any money on coaching or anything yet. I'm still collecting information about how do I actually do a TED Talk. So I didn't even finish the video of this masterclass. I maybe watched like 20 minutes, and he gives me really clear advice of how to apply, where to go. So I literally do the first thing that he says, which is go to the TED website, see where they're hosting all over the world. And I zoomed in. I live in Orange County, California. And so I looked, and there was one at UC Irvine, which is only like 20 minutes from me. And I clicked just to see if like, are they holding an event? Are they having applications? Literally, it was like a Thursday that I clicked. Monday, the following Monday, they're having an event. So I was like, it's the gods. Thank you, TED gods. So I registered to go to my first live TED Talk event. And I really wanted to do it to sit back, be an audience member, watch the speakers, watch the organization. These are college students volunteering, organizing this event. I just wanted to be a witness and experience and listen to these amazing stories. There was about 8 or 9 speakers. They also had intermissions. They had like music in between. They had food. Everyone was so nice. So success. I just got home from this event, and the speakers were so inspiring, obviously. And I was even like taking some notes too of like, ooh, in my TED Talk, like I want to do this, or I definitely don't want to mention that, or I don't want slides, I do want whatever. So I am so pumped. I'm so ready to take it to this next level. Now, as excited as I am of like, oh, I really want to do a TED Talk, I'm still taking very baby steps. Like, for example, today I also spent like 2 hours on just my public speaking resume. That took a while because I had to dig of my past gigs from like 5 years ago to now. But it was so therapeutic when you do that. When you do a resume, when you go back and like, oh my God, yeah, damn, I did those things. Like, you forget. So that was very therapeutic and helpful. And now I just feel prepared that I can just like give my resume. Not that I was going to give my resume to anyone at the conference, but just that I had it under my belt just in case. I didn't do very well networking at that event. I'm not going to lie. I did inquire like, hey, I'm interested in speaking. And they said their application's in like February. So I'm like, okay, that's a long time from now, but there's I don't have to do that organization. I could do other TEDs all over the place. There's so many in California. So anyways, the research continues, but I wanted to document this, that I was an audience member. I was so inspired. The speakers were incredible. I loved the overall theme as well of like, what do we do with this unknown? And I think they all did a fantastic job. I'm really proud of myself. I'm also like really passionate about the topic of bucket lists in general. I'm not sure if that's exactly what my TED's going to be about. I'm taking a lot of notes though. There's a lot of ideas flowing. I don't know how this is all going to get organized, but I wanted to just share this with you. Take those micro actions. It builds these small wins to eventually do the thing. I don't know when my next TED Talk will be. I got to send an application and all that jazz, hire a coach, do all the things. But like, I know I got this. I know this will happen. And I just encourage you to chase your dreams as well.